participative father. Go for the classes with her, go for the checkups with her, participate in every activity, spend time, go for the little walk. She needs to go for a 20-minute walk, go for the walks, participate, enjoy this. Don't be so stressed about life, don't be so stressed about getting back to work. Tell her this, there's a time and season for everything. This is the season for her to blossom. This is the season for you to blossom as a husband and wife. You're going to the next level of life from just husband and wife to be parents. And it's a responsibility. Why else were we chosen to come before our children? And children don't come into this world by their choice, into the choice of parents. And I think we have a big responsibility in parenting them and loving them, in telling your wife it's okay, enjoy the pregnancy, go through it. Tell her it's okay. But yes, after that, do whatever he said. Just before she needs to get back, get her up to date in what has to be done. She needs to do some update in her skill levels, do that. But my only suggestion as a husband, be supportive, be there. He is a man who just doesn't stand by his woman, but stands for his woman. I've seen so many men, including myself. Whatever you want to do, ma'am, I will always be there. Do. You have to stand. Do I need to go and drop you for the interview and pick you up? Do you want me to be there for the doctor's appointment? Can I be there within the labor room holding your hand? Can I go through these? Can you actually grow the baby in your heart? Can you be a participative father? Can you actually gain the respect of your woman? This is a time when you can actually grow in love. I don't understand. We get married and when love doesn't have a diminishing value. I've seen so many couples, you get married, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, the love is diminishing. It's just a coexistence. Love should have an appreciating value. With every year, you should fall deeper and deeper. You should have newer reasons to love each other. And what's wrong with us? So my only suggestion is, as a father, take care of your wife. Be there for her. Just don't be there for her. Stand by her in all the decisions. Do the little things. Go through the 2 years. Enjoy it. Relish it. The best moments of her life. That's when she will realize. And your relationship will go to the next level. It's time to invest. It's time to make it beautiful.
On a more prosaic level, if you were to try and say, okay, so what do I do as a husband? Do a couple of things. One is help out around the house with the baby. Change the diapers, bathe the baby. These are real tasks that you find, oh, I'm so clumsy, my hands are so big. Nothing will happen. Babies are tougher than you think. Go ahead and do it. So, but more importantly, the role you have to play is you've got to help her with her confidence. Remember, she's taken a break. She's taken a break and she's wondering whether she's good enough. It's your job to tell her that she is. It's very simple.
Any other questions? Oh, everybody is in a nirvana state. No, everything.
You've got two of them, right? They've been so bedazzled by the collective wisdom that they're like, wow. Or they're like so aghast at the collective wisdom that they're telling you okay.
Perfect. But just to answer one question, how I was helped by my husband, give not let you know. But I had to actually go for a one-day long conference. My job required a lot of traveling. And one lady in the morning, she said, we mothers find it very difficult to have guilt-free parties. If we go out for a movie with our friends, if we want to go out for a meal with our friends, we are a little guilty. Oh, somebody's at home and somebody's taking care of it. So the first thing my husband said, no problem, you go ahead. I will take care of this 3-month-old baby and figure out what is to be done for a couple of days. And he did a pretty good job. So I think, like he said, if you don't get in there and get your hands dirty and say that, yeah, I can be there, I can manage things, it will not really help the spouse to actually gain confidence.
Funny story, right? So when my wife, when the daughter was about 4 months old, she's like, I need to go drinking. Yes, you do. Please. Trust me, you do need to go drinking. This is I'm out drinking with my friend. Like, go out. So she's gone, and then I swear to you, she pinged me every 90 seconds. So then I said, okay, well, let me have some fun. So I packed up the baby and I left. Take her to that baby. We went for a drive, and she couldn't find the baby on the nanny cam. So the outcome for me was not terribly favorable. But I didn't want, in jest, but you need to enjoy yourself without guilt. And don't wait till you're married and have kids. Generally speaking, you just need to go out and, if you're cutting loose, cut loose. Guys do it all the time. There's no reason for you to feel guilty about it. And like I said, don't wait until you're married and have kids. Generally speaking, it's good practice for you to have guilt-free outings.
Vijay, I have a question. I like what Vidya mentioned in the introduction where you said success comes to those who happily celebrate the success of others. While it's nice, not often you come across too many people who actually do celebrate the success of others because everybody is in it for themselves. So are there certain things that you can share that has helped you live up to what you truly believe in?
I truly believe that we are gifted. It's a blessing just to be a human being. Among all the creations, human beings are the only creations who have something called as consciousness, who have something called as awareness. A dog doesn't even know it's a dog. If life had decided, it could have just made me a mosquito flying around, dead. Very fragile body, but such an amazing mind. The mind of the man is the man. Change the mind, change the man. Develop a powerful mind, develop a powerful human. What do we call ourselves? Human being or human doing? Most of the time, all that we want to do in life is do. From the morning when we get up, we are on the clock, looking at the clock and doing this, pushing ourselves, doing. Our forefathers must have realized that they should have called us human doing, but they very consciously called us human being, who forget how important it is to just be. When you be, sit, then you are able to enjoy the feel of the room, the smell. And that's when you realize, deep within, when you go in, you realize that the Creator is embedded within every creation. And that's what I like about Hinduism. And in Hinduism, when we greet anyone, we always say, Namaste. Me in spirit and you in spirit are one and the same. And I bow down to this human spirit within you. The reason I'm telling you all these things is because when you understand the world is your natural extension, everyone out there, man, woman, is very superficial. We're only speaking about the skin. In thought level, there's nothing called a male thought or a female thought. When you're sitting in this room and you say, this room is beautiful, it's neither a male thought, neither a female thought. At thought level, we are one and the same. Why do we get this superficial thing outside and are we forgetting the being that we are within? If you're able to understand that, then I understand that the only way I can succeed is by making other people successful. By buying biryani for 1,000 people, my curd rice, I will pay to biryani my kurta and type song Panjar. I will not have to suffer to get my curd rice. When I celebrate other people's success, when I tell you, hey, you're looking beautiful, looking gorgeous, you're working out so hard, the distance between my mouth and your ears, my mouth and my ears, is closer. Thoughts are nothing but words. What I speak composite my thoughts. If I'm able to take care of my thoughts, how I think, if I'm able to say the right things, if I'm able to think success for others, eventually I get successful because that is what I'm thinking. What I have I can give. If I have poverty, I can share my poverty with you. If I have hatred, I can share my hatred with you. But if I have riches, I can share my riches with you. If I have love, I can share my love with you. You can only give what you have. And if I can think success for you, I eventually get successful. It's very important. Thought level. We forget simple thing. Words composite your thoughts. The mind of the man is a man. Change the mind, change the man. So, can we think right? Can we have the right thoughts? Get up in the morning. First thing we want to do is on the television, watch a world news, read the newspaper. What's the newspaper telling us all the time? What's wrong? We don't have a single good news newspaper available. And first thing you're going to put garbage into your mind. In computing, we have this thing, garbage in, garbage out. If you're putting garbage in, day in and day out, what do you get out of your life? Can we ensure, I'm not saying don't read the newspapers, very, very important, because you need to be informed, but can we keep it to the end of the day when we don't have anything else to do? Can we not keep the precious moments? Can we keep the precious moment of we need something called as me time. I have a lot of me time. I sit a lot of meditation. I have a lot of quiet time. I do a lot of introspection. I think a lot. I'm naturally a very nasty person. By birth, I'm not a very good human being. It's taken me a lot to actually empty myself and understand a lot of truths about life, a lot of philosophies about life. It may be very philosophical, but it helps me live a better life. I keep asking this question to myself, and I think every one of us should ask this question. I'm 46. I ask myself, Vijay, do you want to be a typical 46-year-old, or you want to be a 46-year-old work and role model on? Do you want to have these traits within you? I gave up drinking long back. I said, no, I'm naturally high on life. Why do we drink? To get high. I'm high. I get a kick out of life. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It's a personal decision. Because I see a lot of children out there, wherever, my child is grown, but I see a lot of children out there looking at me. When I pick up the glass in public and drink, I think he takes a license, he looks up to me, and he takes a license, hey, I can do it. When I speak a filthy language, either driving on the road or anywhere, we give a license to the world. And when we do that, we only build in garbage within. Can we empty that garbage? Can we think right? Can we get our languaging right?
Thank you so much. I think apart from the conversation.